friends, this video is for all children with spina bifida and hydrocephalus who attend school or kindergarten.
Even if you're doing great there, we believe you still find it useful. We're Team Shell
and Slavea from Spina Bifida and Hydrocephalus Bulgaria Association. In the Multi-in manual for pupils, you can find even more tips and detailed information on the topics we will talk about. You can download it from the page you see on the screen. A direct link is available under this video. If you have any difficulties, the adults around you will help you download it. Why not read it together?
In the manual, you can read about what is spina bifida and hydrocephalus, how these diagnoses affect the body, the ability for moving and walking, the bowel and urinary tract, the abilities for learning and perceiving the surrounding world. If you want to understand your body better, the manual will give you some answers.
That's it for the manual. Let's go back to the video.
Our idea is not to focus too much on diagnosis. Each person has a unique set of qualities and characteristics, and the disability is just one of them. Your diagnoses do not define who you are and what you can be.
However, these conditions will affect your life. You have to understand and accept the consequences of the diagnosis and adjust to them.
Our tips are in this direction. It's very important to know your body. Pay attention to what is happening in it. Learn to recognize the signals that your body gives you. Find out which diets and foods work best for you. Take a look at the way your body looks when you exercise. Probably in these periods you look and feel better. You don't have back pain and your movements are easier. Pay extra attention to those parts of your body where you have less or no sensitivity. Understand the risks the spina bifida and hydrocephalus pose to your body. Try to anticipate and avoid them. Learn about the symptoms of a shunt malfunctioning, the risk of skin burns and urinary infections. To go to school, you have to be healthy, right?
You have a greater risk of finding yourself in a dangerous situation than your classmates. It is important to learn to recognize and avoid dangerous situations in time. Many of the things that are considered inconveniences by others may be barriers and pose a danger for you. While you are still just a kid, your safety will be a responsibility of the adults. Over time, this responsibility will increasingly become yours.
It's important to have a trusted person at school who you can rely on, a friend, a teacher, or an assistant. They can help you with opening and closing doors, carrying textbooks and snacks, or in the more delicate situations. Sometimes there will be moments where your family members will not be around and you will have to seek help from people you don't know well or even from strangers. There is nothing wrong with accepting or seeking help. Always be specific and explain what exactly you need.
Following a regimen is also so important. This includes eating, fluid intake, taking medications, catheterization, irrigation. A good regimen will help you become healthier and gain control over what your body can't control on its own. A good regimen will also help you stay dry and clean, communicate confidently and freely with your classmates, and participate actively in school life. This is by no means an easy task. Smart technology can help. Take a good look at your phone's calendar features or find a suitable reminder app.
Take part in the housekeeping duties or in the care of classroom together with the people around you. Clean the blackboard, make your bed, prepare your school meals like your classmates do. Show that you're responsible and can take care of yourself.
Playing sports and having an active lifestyle have been proven by a great number of studies to improve the health, the mood, and the self-esteem. For people with disabilities, being fit means better opportunity in regards to mobility and independence. In theory, most sports can be adapted to the needs of people with disabilities. However, it is difficult to find clubs and coaches with the appropriate knowledge and desire to do so. But there is always a way.
Take advantage of every opportunity to be physically active. Walk, climbing stairs, moving during the school breaks. Actively participate in physical education classes at school. Even if you're exempt from grades, don't miss the opportunity to get a little sweaty. Find out which are the accessible halls near you and visit them. Talk to the coaches in person. The desire to play sports among people with disabilities usually inspires respect and support among other athletes. There is also a large selection of home workouts for people with disabilities available online.
Some children with spina bifida report that they have difficulties making friends at school. You should know that there is something you can do to change the situation.
Always say hello to people and be polite to them. Greet people with a smile. When talking, maintain appropriate eye contact and do not cross your arms as if you're trying to protect yourself. These are popular body language tips that work. Be polite, but don't invade the personal space of the person next to you. Do not stand too close and avoid hugging and touching people who are not your closest friends. If you find it difficult to start a conversation, choose the classical conversation starters. The topic of the weather outside is always relevant. It's easiest to communicate when playing a game. Join the school field trips. Sign up for extra school activities. Learn to talk about your medical condition. Like it or not, people are going to have questions that you better be prepared for. It's you who decides how much you want to share. Practice doing it with your family circle.
If, despite your efforts, you still do not feel like you're part of the class, it is good to seek help from the class teacher. The teacher has many options when it comes to encouraging relationship between the children in the class. The school psychologist can also offer good solutions.
Some children with spina bifida and hydrocephalus may experience learning difficulties. These can be difficulties in understanding the learning material, especially when it comes to mathematics, geography, and reading comprehension. At the same time, you may need more time to set up for work or follow long instructions from the teacher.
All these are obstacles that you can overcome with the support of the professionals at school: teachers, special educators, and psychologists. They will understand you and help you find your way of learning so that you can progress together with your classmates and have time for fun. Good professionals can help you discover your strengths and the best way to use them.
School can be a serious challenge. However, it brings many opportunities to learn new and interesting things, to develop our interests and meet new friends, to find ourselves in a situation we've never been in before, and to be more independent.
School provides opportunities thanks to the support of many people who are there to help you, because you are important.